Welcome to our YouTube channel. Last week we talked about how to calculate the total diameter of your vehicle. This week we are going to discuss tire upsizing and downsizing. What is tire upsizing? Tire upsizing simply means changing the tires on your car from what the manufacturer actually specified to something personal to you. So today I'll be giving you the rules of upsizing your tires. But what are the disadvantages of upsizing tires? The first of all is your fuel economy. It's going to increase your fuel consumption. Your speedometer readings will be wrong. Your acceleration will be reduced. Then your steering is going to be hard to steer. But when you want a car to be personal to you, it looks monstrous on the road. It looks better. You don't have any other car that looks like yours because you are the one that will actually determine the tire size, and you might even be able to carry more load. So let's go into it. Today we'll be using our case study, which is 18565 ring 18, 18565 ring 18. But before we delve into it, I would like to explain some rules. Now, we all know this is the width of the tire, and we know that this is the aspect ratio, and this is the rim size. If you don't really understand this, you can go back to our former video, the one we made last week. It will really help you while we are calculating, so you can follow through. So, during upsizing and downsizing, the maximum permissible width for the maximum permissible width is 20 millimeters. 20 millimeters plus or minus 20 millimeters, and for every 10 millimeters the aspect ratio will have to reduce by 5%. The aspect ratio will have to reduce by 5%, and for every tire total length of the tire, you only have 3% to increase or to decrease. So let's go back to our case study and see how it goes. Please, if you missed our video last week, you need to see it before you can follow through, because I won't be explaining the way I explained in the last video. So we have 185 divided by 25.4. 185 divided by 25.4, we have 7.28 inches. 7.28 inches. So we're going to convert, because we have to convert to inches. So we're going to calculate the length of the side wall, which is 65 all over 100 times 7.28, which is going to give us 4.73 inches. 4.73 inches. So the total length of your tire is 4.73 plus 4.73 plus, sorry, why is it rim 15? Rim 15, please. 15. So the total, when you add this, is going to give you 24.47 inches. Now, as we said before, the maximum permissible length is 3% or minus, plus or minus. So we're going to say 3 over 100 times 24.47, all in inches, right? All in inches. So this is going to give us 0.734 inches. So we're going to add it and subtract it from 24.47 plus or minus 0.734, and this is going to give us 23.74 to 25.2. So our range for the height is 23.74 to 25.2. Let's have that in mind while we go through upsizing it. So from the rule, we can go to 195. This is just 10 millimeters. to come 5% down, rim 15, right? And we say our range is 23.74 to 25.2. This is our range. Let me box it. While we calculate the total length. So 195 divided by 25.4. 195 divided by 25.4, we have 7.68. 7.68. So we're going to say 7.68 over 1 times 60 over 100, which is going to give us 4.6. Now we have 4.6 as the side wall height or the side wall length. So we have 4.6 plus 4.6 plus 15. 4.6 plus 4.6 plus 15, which is going to give us, this is 9.2 plus 15, and this is going to be 15 plus 9, that's 24.2 all in inch. So let's go back to the range. We have from 23.75 to 25.2. So this falls in. So this is permissible. So you can downsize from 185.65 R15 to 195.60 R15. Although the side wall looks higher, but the total diameter is smaller. But what you have is that the width of the tire is going to be bigger, and when the width of the tire is bigger, it gives you a better balance. Yes, and it gives you more load capacity. So if that is what you want, this is good. Let us also try something else and see if it's going to be permissible. Another example, 185.65 R16. This time around 16, let us try and get a bigger rim size. So let's calculate 185 all over 25.4. This is going to give us 7.28. 7.28 for 1 times 65 over 100. We're trying to calculate the side wall length, which is going to give us 4.732 all in inches. 4.732 inches. So 4.73 plus 4.73 plus rim size, which is 16. This is going to give us 3 plus 3, 6, 7 plus 12, 14. This is 9.46 plus 16. Then when you add this, we're going to get 25.46. So 25.46, and our permissible length is from 23.47 to 25.2. This doesn't fall in the range, so this is wrong. We can't upsize from 185.65.15 to 185.65.16. If this video was helpful, please you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so you won't miss any other video that comes from us, and you can also like. If you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll be most happy to answer them. Thank you. I'll see you next week. We'll be talking about the writings on the tire, what they actually mean, and how helpful it can be to you. Thank you.